hardworking woman that would do anything for anyone she considers family.
I think of good company when I'm near her.
Kind and generous.
Compassionate. She's very compassionate. She's always trying to take care of everyone else in the house before us. Like, she gives us her food even though she's probably hungry.
He's kind.
Gangster. No, I'm just playing. I think a good person. You know, a naturally a person that just will do anything for anyone else before she does anything for herself.
A kind and loving, gentle heart. Somebody who's a woman of God. Has a servant's heart. She's always loving, caring, and giving to all of those in need around her, her family, her friends, even to people that she doesn't know.
Kind, generous, loving, and passionate.
I think of a selfless mother, and I think of somebody who has always been there for her family and has always put her family first.
Generous.
Friendly, I guess, because she's always trying her best to make sure that people are happy and stuff like that.
When I think of Aunt Karen, I think of a very loving, kind, God-fearing woman. She's just always been there for me. If I ever need anything, I know I can always call Aunt Karen, and she will always help out and do whatever she can. If there's nothing she can do, she'll always just be there with love and understanding. And I've always appreciated that about her. Love you, Aunt Karen.
She's nice and she protects us, and that she takes care of us.
All of her generosity, selflessness, her humor. She's got a good sense of humor that I enjoy.
I think that she's caring, and because she says she loves us.
Sacrifice, because as long as I can remember, she's always giving up what's best for herself in order to help those around her, especially those that she loves, despite the fact that we don't deserve it half the time.
So I had to write this down. So what comes to mind when I think of Aunt Karen? She's a rock. She's very caring, selfless, and generous. And I very much appreciate her work and play hard attitude and approach towards life. She's always been one of the most vital and influential people in my life. And I love you, and happy birthday, Aunt Karen.
Jesus and the Beach Boys. And I also think of my grandma, because anytime that I was around my grandma, she would let me do whatever I wanted to do, and she always listened to me, and she always loved me.
Someone who will always be there for you when you're sad. And I think of someone who always greets you at the door with a huge, wonderful hug.
Go ahead and chew.
Undercooked chicken. That's only because I'm eating. I'm thinking of that. Obviously, everybody's reiterating the same thing. Grandma's a very caring person. She does a lot of things people may not even be aware of. She does various ministries. People come around. She does things for, donating food. Every single Good Samaritan food or a toy thing, just anything she could do to help people who have less, including us, including Jeff, Kevin. She's happy to help family, John, Matt, everybody, the extended family, the kids. You think about it, she just loves doing things for other people, and she loves family.
She's caring and she's nice.
Patient. Very, very patient. Ever since I've known her, she's always paused and she's always taken her time on things. And even when things got all wonky, she was very patient with everything that's going on in her life and everyone else's life.
She is kind and just very overly giving and generous and way more than any of us deserve, and she's caring and takes care of everyone she knows.
I think of unconditional love, and the reason that I think that is because of all the craziness throughout the years with all of us boys. and she's always been there no matter what. She's helped take care of us. She's helped raise us and our families, and she's always, always, always loved us and been there for us. So I love you and thank you for that, Mom.
What do you think of when you think of Aunt Karen?
Favorite memory question?
Oh, favorite memory. Yeah.
I really
Edit that, Cody.
One of my favorite memories is when she and Jeff had me over for my birthday, and they made dinner and they surprised me with a Hogwarts adventure and created a handmade card in true Harry Potter form. So I really appreciate it, and I love that you guys consider me family, and thank you.
remember the rehearsal dinner we had for our wedding. It was, I can't remember the name of the Mexican restaurant, but it was a Mexican restaurant on St. Simon's, and Aunt Karen just planned and covered the whole thing, and it was just such a nice, fun time eating Mexican food with all those that we loved and cared for, and it was, I just really appreciate that she thought to do that for us.
So, when I was 21, I had the screws taken out of my hips, and she took care of me. Brent couldn't really deal with all of the blood and stuff like that, so she would change my bandages and change my wounds, and it really meant a lot, and it let me know, even before Brent and I got married, that she did love and care about me.
Christmases, because I get to see her open the gift I get, and the beach, because I get to spend a lot of fun time with her.
Going down to Tybee and going on the beach with her and going boogie boarding.
Most memorable would be her washing my mouth out with soap. And that's not hyperbole or hyperbolic. She literally said, stick out your tongue, scrubbed my mouth with the soap. But the best thing about that was when Kevin and I hid all the bars of soap in the house. And then when we mouthed off, because especially me, I mouthed off a lot. When she went to go get the bars of soap, she couldn't find them. Kevin and I were laughing hysterically. We didn't realize she used a generic version of dish soap called Lux. It's meant to cut grease. It cuts into your tongue. It does not ever leave your tongue. It's way worse than Zest. My favorite memory, but one of the ones that stands out the most for Grandma.
So my first memory of Grandma is when we were down in Florida for Jen's wedding, and it was the first time I met her when Kevin and I were dating, and she was dancing on the dance floor, drinking her pina colada. And then the next memory I have is her helping at our wedding, and she did like everything. And then the other thing that I think of is when she would come over on Sundays when Caleb was a little bitty baby, and she would hold him every Sunday. And she was like one of the only people that I would let hold him for that long. And I have a lot of memories of Grandma. Good memories of Grandma. I love you, Grandma.
Really all of the time that we get to spend together as a family, whether it's together at the beach, having dinners together, and a little friendly competition, playing games, especially card games, just always makes me feel so loved, and making all of those memories is good for the soul.
When we went to the Tennessee Aquarium.
I'm gonna go with the water fights at 363 Marietta Street. I can still remember those. Those were a lot of fun. It was kind of neat to see her let her hair down a bit and have some fun with us. And then gonna go with the kids on the beach. It's always lots of fun to be around all the family. And just I thank her for being able to give us those times to have those memories together.
So fondest memories, I've got two. The first one was similar to my brother's, the water fights at Marietta Street. One particular incident was the door on the side of the house, the one we always went in and out of. I guess Brent had upset Aunt Karen, not upset her, but got her with water. I think taped the sprayer at the sink and got her. So she's, we all know how this goes. So she filled up two of those big old 32-ounce cups, climbed up on the roof, got on the awning, and waited for Brent to come out and doused it on him. One of the greatest greatest memories of all time. Also, the other one also had to do with Marietta Street. Kind of goes along with the work-play thing. So I was in the room where the front door was. I was sitting there reading, and Pepper was in the room with me. I was reading or drawing or something. I was paying attention to what was going on. It was dark out. And then there was that front window and a desk right there. And I was just not paying attention. And all of a sudden, just Aunt Karen came up and just banged on the window. She'd just gotten home from work. And first thing she did was didn't even come inside. Come to the front, couldn't see her because it was dark outside. She just, right on. I jumped out of my skin. Pepper was on the desk, growling his teeth, gritting his teeth, and all I could see was her fading in and out of black, falling over, like just laughing. And that sticks to my mind. It's just so funny because it was so cool. I mean, it got me, but it was super cool. Thank you for that memory.
Being with Aunt Karen when she was at the hospital with me when I was having Henry, and of course all the family vacations, birthdays, and all of the family get-togethers.
When we all had Christmas together. Sleepover. And I also had fun when we were at the beach. I love you, Grandma.
When she took us to the pumpkin patch a couple of months ago, and we did like photos and stuff.
Going to the beach with her, Uncle Kevin, Uncle Brent, Uncle Moose, Henry, Caleb, and all of them.
Her being involved with getting the whole family together, whether it's just cookouts, gatherings, going to the beach, it's always her getting everybody together, and that's one of my favorite things about her. And I guess favorite memories is the fact that we all get together, we're all together having a good time, just playing games, and enjoying each other's company.
So every Christmas, she'll read us the story of Jesus, not the whole Bible, but she'll read us like the key points, him being born, the angel saying to Mary, you know, you're gonna have a baby and she's a virgin, and how he died on the cross for our sins. And I feel like that relates to like her being a selfless person, is the I need to be the best me because someone died for me before I was even like conceptualized.
Go play to the beach.
When we played blackjack together, and she's a cheater. It's just like Peanut. She's always cheating. She's a cheater, but I win.
The thoughtful gifts that she gives us.
My birthday party when we had a camp out and we stayed at your house. And we played Pictionary.
A few years ago on the beach, and she was sitting down in the sand playing with all the grandkids, and I came down onto the beach and saw her down there, and she had her feet in a hole and they were digging. Just a big hole in the sand, and all of them were playing, and Grandma looked very, very, very content and happy to be at the beach with all of her grandkids. And they were all running around with shovels and buckets and scooping sand and having lots of fun. And that was one of my favorite memories of my mom. I love you, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Karen. We love you.
We love you.
Happy birthday, Karen. We love you. Love you.
Happy birthday, Karen. We love you.
We love you. Bye.
Happy birthday! We love you.
We love you.
We love you.
Happy birthday. We love you.
We love you.
Happy birthday, Grandma. We wish you have a great birthday. And we also hope that you will also have a very good birthday.